Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button if you missed yesterday's sermon or the baptisms that were yesterday. Go check the video out. Also, I put a video on Rumble last night, and I'll have a video on Rumble later on today as well. So, we're going to go over a little bit of news, not a lot to go over. It always seems that the really healthy foods are extremely expensive and the unhealthy foods are extremely cheap. It always seems that the really healthy foods are also always getting recalled or have high risk of poisonous stuff in them. Well, chia seeds are actually a really healthy thing for people to eat. Chia seeds are. The FDA has now said that these were sold at Walmart and are high risk of injury or death due to salmonella poisoning. So the recall of the Great Value Organic Black Chia Seeds 32 ounce was first announced on May 13th, says the FDA's website. It was reclassified Class 1, the highest risk level at the end of June. So here we go into the month of July, and doesn't really seem like anything is being done about this still. So the recall extends to one lot of the chia seeds, which are sold in Walmart stores throughout the United States. They don't have a list of what states in the United States, as sometimes they will and tell you only in these states. It seems like it's throughout the whole United States almost, because there's not really a whole lot um, info being given out on this. And the fact that it's been out since May 13th saying there's an issue and just now really starting to call recalls on things. Um, should have been done a long time ago, of course. So as we see that this excessive heat wave that is going through 8 states, Washington, Montana, Idaho, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, and California. If you're in these regions, of course, it was Palm Springs yesterday, had the highest temperature ever in California that they had in Palm Springs. It was 124 degrees Fahrenheit. Definitely be staying hydrated and do whatever you can in this heat. I know it's really hard, but we're talking some places 100 to 105, some places even higher. And only as the sun goes down, the low of 70. So that's still relatively high for when the sun drops. In north central and northeastern Oregon and central and south central and southeast Washington, they're expecting 110 and higher in some areas. So as this heat wave continues throughout these parts, you got some parts of California, they're up to 111 and higher. Definitely, you need to, as it says, never leave anyone or pets alone in a locked car, especially with windows up. Monitor others that are exercising or playing sports. You need to take frequent breaks. You definitely need to bring water. Water is so key. But I don't expect these heat waves to really slow down. I don't think anyone really expects them to slow down. So as we see now, if you're wondering what these are, some of these are, of course, where there is excessive risk of fire and poor air quality. And two, there's been excessive lightning strikes in some of these areas. So I just wanted to show this map. As you see throughout the whole world, there is a risk of a lot of um, fires in these regions. But in particular, there's a total of 306,719 total emergency responses. This is just in California, with 3,311 wildfires, 150,000 acres burned, no fatalities, 113 structures damaged, 79 of them totally destroyed. So we still have these active fires throughout here in California, lots of them. This one just started yesterday, the Pay Fire. It just started yesterday. It is 0% contained. You have this one started on the 3rd, the Shelley Fire. It's 0% contained. You have the one on the 5th that started, the Lake Fire in Santa Barbara. It is 0% contained. The Fresno one's up to about 60% contained. The Thompson Fire is at 86% contained. And the San Diego one is up to 95% contained. So they're getting some of these contained, up to 98% contained in the Riverside one that just started on 2 days ago, the 5th. It's only 71 acres, kind of a smaller fire. Was able to get this one contained a little quicker, but um, these wildfires have been pretty big this year. So
California, hot, dry weather is making the work of firefighters extremely difficult this morning. One of the largest wildfires in the state, the Lake Fire in Santa Barbara County, has grown to more than 12,000 acres. Meanwhile, temperatures across the southwestern United States are well into the triple digits, excessive heat that is expected to last for the next several days.
yep, next several days expected to last. So some predominant earthquakes that we have had recently in the past 24 minutes. A 4.1 out here in the South Pacific Ocean by Chile. And then, of course, you see the Japan border. They had a 3.3. Guatemala had a 3.5. We see over here Ardvena had a 4.7. This was just 11 minutes ago. Just had a little update here. 2 new quakes. So they must have been a little smaller. Yeah, they were smaller. They were Volcano Island in Hawaii was a 2.1. I only had it set for 3.0 and higher, so that was a new one. So I'm going to set it back to 3.0 and higher. Wasn't a very large one. But we see that Chile had a 4.1 over here in this Mexico region. They've had a 4.0. You see Java, Indonesia at a 3.9. Here's one of the big ones, the 5.5 in Russia. This was 3 hours ago. 4.2 over here in Panama. You see the 4.4 in the northern the Xinjiang, China. They also had a 3.9 not long after that. And in the same region, lots of high threes. And you see the 4.0 in Costa Rica 4 hours ago. 4.2 in southern Peru near the coast. See Baja California right here. 3 of them back to back in the 3.2 to 3.0 region. Java, Indonesia had a 4.4 just 7 hours ago. Venezuela had a 4.5. You see that Hawaii had a 4.1. Mexico, 4.1. 4.3 in Afghanistan. Here was the other large one for today, 10 hours ago. We see this in the Philippines, a 5.0. So, guys, keep your eyes on the prize, Jesus Christ. I will have some more Bible studies coming up in the foreseeable future. Hit that like button, and much love, and may God bless you all. And remember, you fight from victory, not from defeat, and that is thanks to the blood of Jesus Christ. Pray over everything you eat. Pray over everything that you do. Pray at least 3 to 7 times a day. Bible backs this up. At least 3 to 7 times a day you should be praying. So remember, we fight from victory, guys. We got to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High.